Okay, we've all heard the phrase, the clothes make the man. I mean, cover of GQ? Don't think so. Cover of Paddler magazine? I hope so. So clothes make the man out here. They don't make the man stylish. That should not be your goal. They make the man dry, warm, and comfortable. So I'm going to show you what I bring. And apologies to those of you who pack for a weekend trip like you're going for 2 weeks, like my son Brian. But bottom line is, because every inch matters, every ounce matters through practical experience, I basically bring 2 sets of clothes. The clothes I'm wearing during the day, and another set of clothes that I'm washing and they're drying. Or if a rainstorm happens, I've got another set to dry in. So with very few exceptions that we'll go through, that's it. We're talking about 2 sets of clothes. One I'm wearing, another one to change into, or I'm doing laundry with it, okay? So what does that look like? So, well, obviously it depends on what the weather forecast is, what time of year. I am out here in May right now, and they can get pretty chilly. Last night it was 29 degrees, so I'm going to be dressing a little bit warmer, obviously, than I would if I was out here in July with my wife, Kim, okay? But basically, this is what it looks like, okay? So if I am dressing for the cold weather, okay, or moderate weather, okay, I've got a merino wool long underwear top. This is really good because no matter how long you wear it, it never smells. You can ask my hunting partner, Joel Tuning. After 13 days on the mountains, he's like, hey, smell my t-shirt. I'm like, I'm not smelling that. But merino wool insulates very, very well, keeps you cool. It's magic stuff. So I've got the long underwear top, okay? I've got a dry wet t-shirt, okay? It says Tri-State Outfitters, a guy for Tri-State Outfitters. It's led by Bridger Petrini. Bridger, if you're watching this, I expect you to give me a big old bonus for the free advertising, okay? So a dry wet t-shirt, not a cotton t-shirt. Cotton kills, okay? They say that because when cotton gets wet, it loses its insulating ability. Not so much a big deal here in the summertime, but just you don't want to wear cotton, have dry wick, okay? A flannel shirt, okay? Learn from experience, learn the hard ways. Don't pick that favorite flannel shirt because you're going to get spark holes in it by sitting by the campfire. So pick that old beat-up shirt that you dearly love. This shirt here is, I don't know, 10 years old maybe. Absolutely love it, and it's got plenty of spark holes that give it character, okay? Pants. I will wear, these are made by Stone Glacier. They're synthetic. These have zippers so I can open them up, dump the heat out when it's a hot day, okay? I always wear long pants, socks, and shoes of some kind when I'm portaging, because ticks may be your best friend, but they're not mine. Nor do I like mosquitoes chomping on my legs. So inside, I forgot to show you this here, but I always carry my head net, okay? I always carry my head net with me, no matter what. When I'm on a portage trail, I get assaulted by bugs, boom, pull that thing out. That is not the time to be frantically checking, digging around going, where is my head net? As the mosquitoes eat you alive, okay? I will wear this is my Primal Loft hoodie, okay? Very good to keep me warm. And again, you'll notice a lot of this stuff compresses up really small and it's really light. That's what this is, okay? Then I've got my poof jacket. This is made by Stone Glacier. Folds up very, very, very small, very compressible. And I've been out shoveling snow in a blizzard when it's been like 15 below zero, wearing nothing but this and a t-shirt, and I had to go change into something that kept me cooler because I was sweating in this thing. Okay, so very, very comfortable, very, very small, very, very light. I carry 2 hats, a lightweight hat, a beanie kind, and here's a sleep hat. Okay, we call this the Russian bear hat. Okay, I'm not going to put it on because everybody looks stupid in it, especially yours truly. But I sleep with this because you may remember when your mom said, hey, you lose 90% of the heat from your head, put a hat on before you go outside and play in the snow. Okay, you want a good heavy sleep hat. Keep you warm at night, especially if you're, again, like mid-May kind of thing. Gloves. Okay, so these are smart wool gloves. I'll carry 2 sets. 2 sets of these always. These are like light paddling gloves. And if it's cold outside, I can wear both at the same time. And especially I can slide them inside my waterproof gloves that I keep with my rain gear. Okay, footwear, very, very important. Okay, because it's early season, I am wearing my stylish muck boots. Okay, muck boots. If the in May, I'll wear this because A, the water's very cold, and B, the portage trails are usually pretty mucky. Okay, starting in about 2 weeks, I'll replace these with my water shoes. A couple things that you want to use for water shoes. First of all, flip-flops will not work. Okay, you want something that's rugged, it's going to stay on your feet. You want something that's got ideally an enclosed front heel so you don't stub your toes on rocks while you're on the portage trail. Some type of good strap on the back to keep your foot in the shoe when you step in mud, doesn't get sucked off. Okay, and a good quality strap along the front. Get something with a decent sole because they're kind of like hiking boots for the summer when you're on the portage trail. So that'll be my primary gear that I'll wear. I'll either wear the muck boots or the water shoes. And I also have camp shoes, okay, which are nothing more than these are like camp slippers. Again, they've got an enclosed front toe. They've got a strap on the back for the heel. They weigh nothing. And I always pack these at the top of my pack. So if I come in after a long day of paddling in the rain, whatever, and I get to the campsite, my feet are cold and wet for whatever reason. Maybe I stepped in water over my boot filled with ice cold water. It's nice to be able to change right into these before setting up camp. Okay, socks is the one thing where I'll bring more than just 2 sets. Okay, I'll usually bring like 4. If it's early season, I'll bring heavy winter socks, and then also several pairs of merino wool. Again, these are merino wool hiking socks. These are wonderful in that your feet don't stink, you won't make your tent mate pass out, and they dry very, very quickly. And even if they get wet, they retain your heat real well. Camp towel, obviously I'm not wearing this, but it doesn't fit anywhere else in the videos. Okay, this is a dry wick towel, micro fleece. And it's nice, it's got this little snap on here, so for drying it out, you're just putting it over a branch or something, and you're going ahead and you're snapping that thing in there. Okay, and it'll dry out very, very quickly. You don't need a big beach towel out here. Remember, every inch counts on space. Okay, finally, all of that goes into a compression sack. Okay, waterproof compression sack, and it's got the straps on here, so this whole thing fits down into about that big. So that's it. That's what your wilderness wardrobe needs to look like.